won't ever celebrate Oshiomhole's return to Edo State. PDP has nailed him with these three things. September 19, 2020, it is an important day in the political history of Edo State. The governorship election which many have predicted to be tough will take place in Edo State. All the 15 political parties are getting ready for this. For me, the game is between the People's Democratic Party and the All Progressive Congress. No disrespect to other political parties. Also, it will be a proof of acceptance between the incumbent governor of Edo State, Governor Obaseki, and the former secretary to the government of Edo State during the administration of Lucky Gbenedion, Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu. The PDP and APC are ready to go to the field to canvass for votes, but this time according to a guidelines of the NCDC to prevent the spread of COVID-19. The All Progressive Congress yesterday received a major boost in its efforts to win the Edo 2020 governorship election. The man who was the former governor of the state, former president of Nigerian Labour Congress, and former national chairman of the ruling All Progressive Congress, Adams Oshiomhole, made a return to Edo State on Saturday to join forces with Ize-Iyamu and APC to win the election. It was a moment of joy and jubilation as the large crowd cheered the former governor who faced a lot of political battle last month. The storm is over and he is back and ready for the job that is expected of him as a leader of the party in the state. But I want to remind his supporters and APC members that the People's Democratic Party is already on top of this game. I am not one of them, but I have monitored developments in Edo State and can say that the PDP has nailed Oshiomhole and Pastor Ize-Iyamu POI with these 5 things. The alleged video of Ganduje collecting dollars. I am sure by now that 50% of Edo people who will vote in that election must have seen that video already, although PDP has denied displaying such video, but that video is enough to tell Edo people the kind of person Oshiomhole and POI have in their party. It is said to show me your friend, and I will tell you who you are. 2. Alleged 700 million fraud case of Ize-Iyamu. Ize-Iyamu's case was heard against last 2 weeks by the courts. He will still appear in the court before the election. PDP was also leveraged that to campaign against him, despite that he was with them for 4 years ago for its politics for you. 2016, Oshiomhole's campaign statement against Ize-Iyamu. PDP has those videos on record. They have been realizing and releasing them gradually on their social media handle. Those whose statements are what PDP will hold onto when Oshiomhole will be out the campaign for Ize-Iyamu, especially that of pouring his fellow students acid during his days at University of Benin. The fact is that it will be politically difficult for Oshiomhole to convince Edo's people to vote for Ize-Iyamu due to his statements, which are on record. His supporters and APC members celebrating his return should read the strategy of the PDP. They have lavished the statement of Oshiomhole and Danjude's video to weaken Ize-Iyamu and Oshiomhole while displaying what Obaseki has achieved in the last 4 years. Do you think that Oshiomhole returned to Edo State to campaign for Ize-Iyamu's call for celebration, deciding his statement against Ize-Iyamu 4 years ago? Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. Viewers, is it true that Ize-Iyamu's case heard again last 2 weeks by the courts? Is that true? Are you sure that 50% of Edo people who would vote in that election must have seen that video of Ganduje collecting dollars? But I remember that the supporters and APC members, that the PDP Democratic Party is already on top of the game. They say that PDP will definitely win APC. Are you sure about that as well? In a moment, there's a joy and jubilation as the large crowd cheered the former governor who faced a lot of political battle last month, which is Adams Oshiomhole. People of Edo State are not happy that Adams Oshiomhole was suspended. They prefer Obaseki to leave than Oshiomhole leaving. But now that Oshiomhole has been suspended, the people of Edo State, they wish that Oshiomhole should come back, or should come back to his seat. This is what they wish for. But is that going to be possible? Is it going to be possible that Oshiomhole comes back as the national chairman of APC? We are not sure about that. We are not sure if that will be possible. But you never can tell what will happen. You never can tell if truly this will be possible or not. You never can tell. There's nothing God cannot do. God is a wonderful God, and a merciful and wonderful God. He is a God that does all things. So you never can tell. God can, if God truly wants Adams Oshiomhole to come back as the chairman of APC, definitely he will definitely become the chairman. But if God says that someone else's will be, so there's nothing we can do about it. God has the final say. So viewers, that is all about what you've heard. Don't celebrate Oshiomhole's return yet, because we don't know if PDP will be the next, or will be the next chairman of All Progressive Congress or not. So let us not celebrate yet. Let's be calm. PDP leaders are also involved in the 700 million case, but we don't know the person that will be ruling. You will soon know the importance of the PDP very soon, since APC has fucked up. That is it. You people should stop this craziness campaign against Ganduje. Let Obaseki and the candidate campaign based on what he has done and what he intended to do, whether you like it or not. You can never change Edo people's mind against Ize-Iyamu with all this rubbish thing that has been mentioned about Ganduje and what Ganduje did. What Oshiomhole said about Ize-Iyamu and the case of 700 million fraud. So viewers, what is your take on this news? Your comment concerning this news is very much important. Don't hesitate to drop your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive updates whenever I publish new videos. Thank you.